come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up. I need the energy all the way up. Come from the bottom, now I'm blowing up. I need the energy all the way up, all the way up, all the way up.
A stunning look at the sunlit clouds above the 10th Avenue Bridge here in Minneapolis. Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And the upcoming schedule for the Minnesota Timberwolves. On Tuesday, they'll host the New York Knicks. Then on Friday, they'll be playing against Hassan Whiteside and the Utah Jazz.
And for that game against the Lakers, this is one we've all been waiting for. Two of the best teams in the league going at it. And you know whoever wins is going to be viewed as a finals contender.
Before we get going here, we have time for a pregame courtside report. Allie LaForce, it's all yours.
Thanks, Brian. Jaylen Brown making his first All-Star appearance in 2021, his 5th season in the league. But you ask him...
Year after year, he continues to improve, Allie. Man, what a matchup we have tonight, Clark. Both of these teams, powerhouses in the league.
B.A., it doesn't get any better than this when you're talking about two of the top teams in the league squaring off. That's prime time must-see TV.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. At the 2 and the 3, Brown and Tatum. Al Horford out there with Robert Williams. And it's Smart in at point guard. And for Minnesota, in at forward, Edwards and McDaniels. Patrick Beverley out there with D'Angelo Russell. And it's Towns in at the center position, filling out the middle. Brown passes to Smart. Just 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Williams' shot is good.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
Now here's Russell. Turned in an outstanding game against Utah. Tatum against Beverly. Here's Smart. Towns with a rebound. Russell against Brown. And stolen by Williams. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That's his first foul of the game.
Well, that was a quick foul for him there. The refs are certainly calling it close.
Pass to Horford. From outside the arc. Sends it home from three-point land.
Horford's three-point shooting has really developed. Been an impressive journey for him. He understands the value of being a big guy that can spread the floor by making threes.
Now here's Russell. Scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. Clock at 6. Back to Daniels. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Towns doing a nice job with the smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
Smart outside. There's Tatum with the 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Russell against Brown. And it's Russell on the drive. And he banks in the layup.
Well, I tell you, Russell looking very comfortable taking on aggressive defense and getting the job done. That's good focus on his part.
Now here's Horford. He had 9 points in his last time out. There's Tatum with the 3. Drops in the 3. Tatum's got 6.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Here's Edwards. Big-time contributor on offense. Just over 22 points a game. Outside Tatum. Takes the 3. Unable to get that one. Now Minnesota takes it the other way.
And you look at Towns, he's been a fantastic outside shooter since coming into the league. It's a hallmark of what makes him so dangerous. He can do it inside, but he's a lethal jump shooter as well.
For Boston, they've gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Pass to Williams. To the left side wing. Horford finds Williams. to the left wing. There's Tatum with the three. Oh, his shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. And with Towns in his shooting, he's actually the Minnesota franchise leader for made threes.
How about that? Took over that record, BA, in 2021. Amazing on several levels, no matter how you look at that stat. The fact he's 7 feet and the fact he did it so quickly, mind-blowing.
Russell against Brown. Right side Edwards. Pass to Beverly. The kick out to Edwards. Back to Beverly. Hits the close range jumper.
I like watching Beverly catching the defense by surprise there. Excellent at pulling up after the pass.
Brown in the high post. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards. And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball either direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
Both free throws good for Brown. And Grant, how often do players check in on their own stats during a season?
BA, everybody in the league watches their numbers. Some guys are just willing to admit it.
Edwards with it, picked up by Tatum. Launches a three. Edwards can't hit.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Here's Brown. Rebound Minnesota. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
And with this matchup being East versus West, this is the first of only 2 meetings between these teams.
And, you know, there's always a bit of a feeling out process in that first game between opponents. It's a lot different than when you play the team you're familiar with.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Lets it go from deep. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his three-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Smart passes to Williams. Yep, that one goes. Williams has got his second basket of the night.
And this defense needs to turn the screws and ramp up the intensity. They're looking a little loose out there right now.
Yeah, they've got to do a little more to disrupt their offensive rhythm, too.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
The Celtics have got 7 of 11 shots to find the mark. Now here's Smart. He had 9 points in his last time out. And he lobs it up. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Down low. Pass to Towns. And it's Russell on the drive. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
You know, if you follow the career of Russell, he's never had a chance to get completely comfortable, in my opinion. Tough breaks for him in his journey thus far.
And you know Russell would love to have a long stretch with a team.
I know he certainly would, VA. I mean, he's always seen major injuries to other stars on his team, which has obviously affected him. Coach turnover in his career hasn't helped either. I think he's made the most of it and has tried to stay focused, and I still think he's got a lot of good days ahead of him.
Here's Beverly. After the basket by Boston. Outside Russell. Lets the three fly. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good. Boston's gone 4 of 6 from deep to start this game. Here's Brown. Rebound Minnesota.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Smart.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
The Celtics with the lead. And here's Smart. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Drive by Brown. Oh, nice. Big finish.
Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
And the Timberwolves call time here.
Ever since the back half of last year, Tatum's been on fire. Now, the game has slowed down for him, so he could play faster, but now he's become nearly unstoppable.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. A big group substitution here for Boston. Canner's checked in for Williams. Richardson comes in for Horford. Pritchard's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Schroeder in for Smart. Now here's Beasley. Last game for him, he picked up 13. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Beasley. Shoots. And off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. And, you know, in the under 25 club, Grant, some observers say they take Tatum over Doncic and others.
Well, Tatum's a big guy who's only getting bigger. His defense is almost on par now with his offense, and he has a possible MVP in his future.
Here's Prince. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Pass to Vanderbilt, who poked away. Here's Noel. 4 on the clock. Tatum with a steal. Tries again. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for Boston.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
One thing I've also noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off turnovers. I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Schroeder finds Tatum. Now here's Richardson. Not a lot of room. Pass to Pritchard. Late clock. The Celtics got to hurry here. Just 2 to shoot. Richardson. Vanderbilt pulls it in. The Timberwolves have got 8 of 15 shots to go. Here's Noel. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Pass to Vanderbilt. And Pritchard, here we go. And yep, it's good.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him?
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Here's a look at some stats for Josh Richardson.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
The first one falls.
You know, when Beasley stays within himself, I think he's really an effective player, and we know he's skilled on offense. Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Now here's Schroeder, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game. And it's Tatum missing. Minnesota's gone only 2 of 6 from the three-point line in this first quarter. Noel, no good. Boston's gone 4 of 7 from three-point range here in the first. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
And Tatum does a little bit of everything, and he's especially skilled down low. Fantastic at drawing the defense into him and playing off the contact while he's going up for a shot.
Layman's checked in for Vanderbilt. The Timberwolves trail. We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter. Beasley for 3. Doesn't go for him. Now Boston takes it the other way. Defeated by Milwaukee in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
It was, frankly, embarrassing. I was shocked by their disorganization, and I think they were too.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything going against you. Very frustrating.
And so it's Minnesota with it, following the bucket by the Celtics.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
Here's Noel. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Here's Prince. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And for Boston, they're shooting a fantastic 52% in the first. Richardson, no good.
Not much falling for him this quarter, guys, and you can sense his frustration.
Jalen Noel.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on both.
And they're doing a great job of earning their trips to the line.
Boy, I love that attack mentality. Get in there and force the official to make a call.
Now here's Beasley. Looking at his production, close to 12 points a game.
Boy, I tell you what, Beasley can really move. I mean, his drives are explosive and sudden. The defense has no way to stop him.
Here's Pritchard. 11-point game. Tatum inside. Prince grabs the miss.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
On the wing, Noel with 2 seconds left. The shot comes out, and so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. He's found his range, hitting 3 triples in the quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a very convincing performance from the Celtics so far.
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Well, Grant, your dad played pro football. You think that players who grew up around pro sports have an advantage?
Yes, B.A. Obviously, being around a professional athlete, understanding the dedication, the sacrifice, the work that goes into it, really, I think, helped me at an early age as I was developing in a different sport.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting around 41% on the court for the Celtics. Second quarter underway. We've got Enes Kanter, Josh Richardson out there with Jason Tatum. Then it's Dennis Schroeder, and it's Nesmith in at the 2. Boston's got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Outside Richardson. Lets it go from 11. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And the Timberwolves with possession. 9-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be New York pulling in to face them. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Reed, good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. But that's why they continue to get attacked.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Here's Nesmith. Pass to Tatum. Outside Richardson. Misses the 3.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
BA, the Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Yeah, that's a big one. Good stuff there, Allie. Thanks. Hits the trifecta. Beasley's got 5 points in the quarter.
When defending Beasley, you've got to get up on him. I mean, he's lethal as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Schroeder passes to Richardson. And a nice finish on the layup.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Up top, Beasley. Covered by Schroeder. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Pass to Reed. Launches it. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
You look at Towns, he's 4th in the West in terms of all-star voting. If the game was today, he'd be starting.
And that's how it should be. His play has been all-star starter caliber.
It's shaping up to be a terrific all-star weekend. More news to come as we receive it. Here's Prince. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Beasley against Richardson. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Reed with the rebound.
You know, even though they have the lead, you can tell he's frustrated with himself that he's not doing more.
And it's Beasley penetrating, and he jams it home with authority.
Boy, the baskets keep coming for Beasley. I like how assertive he's being tonight on offense.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And the Timberwolves going with a whole new group out there. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Cantor. Horford comes in for Tatum. Brown, he's checked in for Richardson. And Smart subbed in for Schroeder. The Celtics have got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. And over his career, Grant, Al Horford has continued to improve his outside shot.
I mean, he really has. He came into the league as a low block bruiser. 8 years in, he adjusted and added a three-point shot. And he has been a reliable player from outside since then.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
And the foul on Patrick Beverley. That's his first foul of the game. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played.
And you see Edwards trying to do this more, impose his will at the defensive end. Good job defensively that time.
Here's Williams. Count the basket. Williams has got 6 points. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Trailing by 8. They defeated Utah in their last game.
You have to respect their ability to stay consistent away from home, keeping their cool and making quality shots.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Here's Nesmith. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds now. Beverley outside. Outside Russell. And the three-pointer goes. He's got 11.
Love the unselfishness of Beverley. I mean, when he sees his teammate wide open, he quickly gets him the ball.
Smart passes to Brown. From 18 feet away. And he connects with a jumper. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Very consistent tonight at the offensive end. Right there, he helps fuel the fire.
Here's Russell. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
Excelling in the pick and roll back at the Ohio State University. Russell bringing that skill along with him to the NBA. That skill travels well.
Now here's Williams. 6 points for him. To the middle. Horford inside. Working on McDaniels. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Horford. And with All-Star Weekend approaching, let's see what's going on in the West. Taking a look at Minnesota. What a season thus far for them. 2nd place in the conference.
You know, for Minnesota, they've been a real Cinderella story for sure. It's clear they believe in themselves. That kind of camaraderie is so valuable to a team's success.
And the credit belongs to them for what they did and didn't do during the offseason. I mean, they had a vision, they set it out, and they've stayed true to it.
Here's Smart, following the score by Minnesota. And it's blocked.
How impressive was that? The little fella, Beverley, extending out for the block. Showed us some nice timing for a guy that's not much taller than 6'2".
Here's Nesmith. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Yeah, their three-point percentage has dropped a bit here in the second half. They need to think maybe about getting into the paint for easy buckets.
Now here's Edwards. They trail by 3. Pass to Towns. From the arc. Williams grabs the board.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Smart against Beverly. Here's Neesmith. 6 to shoot. The shot no good. Great D that time from Beverly. Outside Edwards. Beverly finds Towns. Out to Beverly. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That's his first foul. The Timberwolves making a switch here. Vanderbilt's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Pritchard's checked in for Neesmith. Horford outside. Back to Smart. Outside, Brown. Looking to win the drought. Minnesota with a rebound.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
And it's Russell on the drive. Towns for 3. He can't hit that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game.
Using all of his height to smother the shot completely. Emphatic block that time by Karl Anthony Towns.
Russell to pass to Towns. Yep, that one goes.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Peyton Pritchard. Karl Anthony Towns.
And it's tied up with that one.
As a young man, Towns was as impressive as a student as he was as an athlete. I mean, he graduated high school with almost a 4.0 GPA. And in his last semester at Kentucky, he did have a 4.0 GPA. And that was studying kinesiology. That's no easy major, folks.
That's 2 fouls in as many quarters. He may have to adjust his approach now.
Russell against Smart. Outside Edwards. Beyond the arc. No good there. Boston's gone 0 for 4 from beyond the arc here in the second quarter. And there's the foul. It's on D'Angelo Russell. That'll be a second foul of the game. Here's Pritchard, guarded by Edwards. Outside, Brown. Lets it fly. Rebound Minnesota. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Edwards. Boston with a rebound. Here's Pritchard. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. On the take. Now Towns. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up one.
Textbook up fake there. Towns does a great job imitating his usual shot motion. Earns himself a trip to the line.
Richardson's checked in for Smart.
He wasn't quite as assertive as he needed to be in the first quarter, but now he's taking a more head-on approach and getting himself to the line.
Now here's Richardson. 11 points for him last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Here's Williams. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. The Timberwolves trail. Russell with the ball. He's got 13. Pass to Towns from behind the arc. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. On the break. Here's Pritchard. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Anthony Edwards.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And, you know, the defense gets their money's worth on that foul, stopping the layup and not giving up the and one.
Some changes for Minnesota. Reed's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Layman comes in for McDaniels. And Beasley has subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. Schroeder comes in for Brown. Now here's Russell, scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. Noel, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Here's Beasley. Pass to Vanderbilt. Back to Reed. 5 to shoot. Beasley outside. There's the three. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game.
One reason this game is so tight is because both teams are hitting the boards with reckless abandon.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch. You know, I think he may have forced that pass when there was really no reason to.
Prince is checked in for Vanderbilt. And the Celtics also making a change. Canner's checked in. And that's a foul called on Malik Beasley. That's his first foul. Pass to Tatum. Back to Schroeder. Now Richardson. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game.
After nailing 3 trays to start this game, he's gone silent here in the second quarter.
No good on that one. And the second free throw is good. There's 1:26 left in the second. Pass to Reed. Out to the wing. Here's Prince. Sounded by Tatum. On the wing, Noel to win the run. On target from range. Noel's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Schroeder. Outside Tatum. Takes a 3. It's down. His 7th make in 13 attempts today.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Beasley with it. Richardson picks him up. Can't sink it. 4th miss out of 9 attempts. Here's Tatum. And count it. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling.
You got to do a lot more than that to stop Tatum. I mean, he's just too skilled and crafty and strong on these takes.
Beasley. Banked it in off the glass. Beasley's got 15.
A strong start. And if anything, he's gotten better in the second quarter.
And finished off by Tatum.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
Here's Beasley. With a 9-footer. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Outside Richardson. Shoots over Beasley. Richardson, no good. And some nice defense there to end the quarter. And so it's Boston.
Well, Jason, you hold the lead going into half.
All right, Allie, thanks for that. We will see everyone right back after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside you. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He ended up with 24 points, 7 rebounds. And that does it for our half.
Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
Yeah, you know what? The defense is going to adjust. They'll be ready for him now, so I'm sure they talked a lot about how to slow him down.
McDaniels at power forward with Towns at center. D'Angelo Russell is out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's Edwards in at the 3 spot. And that's the group from Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Now here's Tatum. Horford outside. Smart outside. And there's the drive. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go. And we've got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
Oh, now that was a block. Some much-needed energy there to jumpstart them back into this game.
Here's Horford. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. He's got 5.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
They keep pulling up and watching them go down. It's a really nice thing to see.
Now here's Edwards. Oh, my goodness!
Disrespectful.
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest.
Beverly against Tatum. Shoots from the baseline. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got rebound number 8 now.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 3 in the second half.
You see the explosive athleticism of Edwards. I mean, it's on full display and quite obvious. He's one of the best athletes in the league, no doubt.
There's Tatum with the 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his 3rd foul so far. Williams against Russell. Horford with a steal.
Great reflexes to get a hand on that pass and go the other way with it.
Kicks it out to Smart. Back to Horford. Over McDaniels. McDaniels with the rebound. And that athleticism, it's what made Edwards the top pick in 2020.
Yeah, he's got a high ceiling, Brian. I mean, he lifts off with ease and power. It's rare that you have a guy who elevates like that and is strong in the air. And you definitely don't want to see him coming at you in the paint because he can wreck the rim with the best of them.
Now here's Beverly. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Just 4 to shoot. 3-pointer. Smart with the defensive effort. And the Celtics shooting just under 40% from the field. Here's Horford. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
You know, tough defense doesn't dissuade Horford at all. I mean, he just mans up and works right through it.
Hits one, then misses the 2nd attempt from the line. Here's Beverly. He got a piece of it.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
Now here's Edwards. 13 points in the game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And, you know, it doesn't matter how good your defense is on the perimeter if you're going to allow easy ones inside like that.
Here's Horford. They lead by 4. Here's Tatum. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Tatum's got 26.
Tell you, we get these explosive nights from Tatum more and more often. I mean, he's got the tools of a top 10 scorer in this league, and they're on display now.
Russell, that's good.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Now here's Horford. 6 points for him. And Tatum, the bucket on the assist by Horford. Tatum's gotten 4 this quarter.
Tatum's got a lot of options he can go to on his finishes inside. This guy is a smooth operator close to the hoop.
Knocked loose. Now the Celtics on the move. The shot, no good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Beverly for 3. The rebound, Celtics. Tatum's got rebound number 8 now.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
And Williams punches it home.
And I just love how he's making the effort plays that everyone around him appreciates.
It is certainly making an impact tonight.
Well, you know, if you're not going to take care of the defensive glass, it's going to be hard to come away with the win.
I'll tell you what, they've been aggressive and they've been physical.
Well, they're working the glass, really battling in that area of the game, and that's helped them stake this lead.
And the basket is good. And now it's a 10-point Boston lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans, going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
Now here's Beverly. Pass to Russell. Let's go with a 3. Rebound Boston. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Smart against Edwards. Smart passes to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And this kind of six slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they play and a confidence they're not afraid to show.
Oh, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that guy.
And the Celtics in possession here. The Timberwolves getting their last shot to go. And Williams punches it home.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Smart passes to Horford. Nails it from beyond the arc. Horford's got 9.
Part of what makes Horford such a really good jump shooter is the fundamentals and mechanics, but also his confidence.
Edwards, pass to McDaniels. The kick out to Edwards. Just 5 to shoot. To the wing on the left. Russell from outside, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Vanderbilt's checked in. Boston's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. Pass to Nesmith from deep. Rebound Minnesota. McDaniels got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Beverly. Here's Russell. Hauled in by Brown. And the Celtics shooting 42% in this third quarter. Here's Pritchard. Hits a 3-pointer. 9 points in the game.